through other sectors. We're starting to see, clearly CIA, FBI operations going on where you have, Black Americans going against Africans.
And if I had to sit here today in March of 2026 and say, come the November midterms of the two parties, where are we as Black people more likely to receive redress and have the ability to advance an agenda that supports our people? It's not going to be through the Republican Party. There are 4 Black Republicans who are in the House.
Might have to drop a dime on them niggas.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta stop it.
I don't like that shit.
For sure, bro.
I don't like that shit.
All right, y'all, we back with another video, man. Y'all know we do. Always pushing health, wealth, and a better understanding of self. So in this video, y'all, we're going over how Roland Martin and Amazing Lucas have to go to work now that Nick Cannon has said that the KKK, the Democratic Party is the party for the KKK. So we finna hear this Democrat shield babble, okay, that him and Amazing Lucas got to say. I want to know what y'all think in the comment section. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. It pushed me on the algorithm. I greatly appreciate that. They don't want nobody to infiltrate, the Democratic Party. But check this out, man. Without further ado, I want to know what y'all think. Let's get it.
So the real issue for Black folks is not where did the Republicans stand in 1865? It's not where did the Democrats stand in 1964? The real question is, where does the Republican Party stand in 2026? And where does the Democratic Party stand in 2026?
See, Roland is just working. He has to make the Democrat Party seem a comfortable space. You see all of these Black people around here, both of them, Roland. We feel that both of them are working on their same behalf. Ain't nothing to change. That's why the Black Panther Party got, taken out, and they took out all of our leaders, Malcolm X. This ain't, nothing that you guys are fighting for, the Democrat parties is doing. We don't see no resemble of a liberation movement.
And even when we talk about Republican Democrat Party, where they stand, the issue is, where do individual candidates stand in 2026? So when Amber Rose says Republicans love Black people and they're doing more for Black people, when Anton Daniels said, oh, how great the GOP is, and I will show you, and that's harmful to Black people. And just like I will criticize Democrats on issues where I believe they are harmful to Black people, I'm also going to articulate where the issues are when it comes to where they stand for Black people. And if I had to sit here today in March of 2026 and say, come the November midterms of the two parties, where are we as Black people more likely to receive redress and have the ability to advance an agenda that supports our people? It's not going to be through the Republican Party. There are 4 Black Republicans who are in the House. All of them will not be there come January 2027. You've got 1 Black Republican in the United States Senate. If Democrats win in the House, you will have African Americans who will be chairing numerous committees who will begin to have the power. See, y'all.
Yeah, but that power does not translate to us, and we already know the jig is up. The jig is up. Okay, we know that y'all, they have to put y'all out there like this, because what else? They got to make use of the tools. They got to make use of the tools. Now, y'all hear him, how he's talking, and then we got your boy Unamazing Lucas. So he does his Democrat shilling too. He says on his thumbnail that Nick Cannon and Amber Rose just exposed themselves. Now, I don't really take on everything that they were saying, but we know that some of the stuff that they were saying pissed off the Democrat Party, and they had to have their speakers speak up. Listen to this.
Irritating, especially when people put Tweedledee and Tweedledum on a platform as a representation for the whole. And I say that ironically after saying, this being political IQ of black people were cooked. But the reason why I say that is that it's this narrative that has somehow made its way through other sectors. We're starting to see, clearly CIA, FBI operations going on where you have, Black Americans going against Africans. Now you have,
Y'all see they get this same narrative. Everybody is saying this. Viral Wade, 19 Keys, James Smalls, CIA operative. It's like they're telling them to say that specifically because they keep saying that. It's no resemblance of any CIA or PSYOP. Why would they be trying to help us take advantage of our own resources and support our own self? This is a fight against what Tariq Nasheed has, and he has his people supporting his projects. And that'll take away from big businesses that, trying to get their, hand in our pockets.
Clashing going on in Africa versus, I believe, was it Nigerians versus other groups? It's just like, bruh, how can y'all be around the lineage of evil for this long and not see their footprints, not be able to recognize the pattern that is the lineage of evil, not be able to recognize, oh, this is COINTELPRO. They're trying to cause chaos and division so that we can't build and unify, because if that happens, they're cooked. It's donezo. I say all of this to bring up Tweedledee and Tweedledum, which is Amber Rose and Nick Cannon. And there's a clip that somehow has gone viral. I think it's manufactured virality. But nevertheless, they're talking about Amber Rose, talking about, oh, yeah, Democrats are real racists, and it's Republicans who actually care about black people and people of color and stuff like that.
Democrats don't care about black people. And they don't care about people. They don't care about people of color. And the Republicans do. And that's the misconception.
Are you retarded?
First and foremost, why do we care what Nick Cannon and Amber Rose has to say? Why do we care?
You care because you're a Democrat and you got paid to say this. And they're not, this is the kind of games we saying what's going on with the Republican Democrats. Like, these are tactics to take control over the people one way or the other. It's like Republican or Democrat. You're going to fit or follow one. They don't want people to be like, we're not claiming either of it.
Genuinely don't care, but I have to put out these videos to combat the misinformation.
Why didn't they do what they did to the Black Panther Party, to the Democrats? Why is it,
in some cases, disinformation that is being promoted and upheld by the lineage of evil, by the white ignorants who have, paychecks and don't mind selling propaganda. At the end of the day, when Chris Rock says something, I don't see a whole bunch of white people going, oh my God, I can't believe he said that. And you know what? We don't agree with what Chris Rock says, because it goes without saying. But unfortunately, what has been done in this country is that our dumbest of the dumbest, our low IQ, our knuckle dragging miscreants within the black community, within Black America, are being positioned as figureheads for the rest of us. And I'm just sick and tired of having to defend stupids or having to defend ignorance.
No, you are defending the Democratic Party. That's who he defending. It just shows because it's the same narrative with all of these guys, with Roland Martin. They saying the same thing. So we know it's coming from, the higher ups, the people in power. But I want to know what y'all think about this, man. They both just showing us their true colors. They got to speak and say something against anytime anybody is disrespecting the Democrat Party. You know, they can't just let it slide. They're like, it gotta get. And I ain't even gonna say that. I think this KKK one hit real hard at the Democrat. They need more support behind this, because this could get ugly. It could get real ugly when you talk about the KKK. All right, that could, you know, putting that on your name is almost suicidal. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. I love and appreciate y'all for tapping in. It's like they put a bug on my internet for some reason, man. I got to figure that out, but I appreciate y'all for holding me down, staying with me. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace and love.
Community must have three things to have a community in it. You must have a wholly independent economic structure that can provide goods, service, products, and things for your own people, and jobs and tax bases for your own people. You should at least control four basic things. You should be trying to control water, food, medicine, and energy to be able to survive and compete.
Here we got Mr. Pollock. He had a cornfield. He took advantage of a free water test from us, and this is what we found in this water. We found sulfur, we found hardness, and we solved these problems with an easy fix of 2 tanks. So get your free water test today. Stay blessed. Click the link below.